Welcome to Ask MAKULILO program. In this program, viewers have opportunity to ask MAKULILO any question related to scholarship opportunities. And in today's question, the question comes from Gatete Bernard. His question is as follows. Hi, my name is Bernard. I would like to ask if there are scholarships in the US for students who have a high school degree in public works. Mr. Bernard, thank you very much for your question. Your question needs not only about which particular program, as you mentioned about public works. First of all, I have to respond to your question is, does US or most of the developed world have scholarship opportunities for people who have high school and want to pursue bachelor degree? Because if you have high school, you are looking for undergraduate studies. So that is the question I'm going to answer rather than particular about public works. So if that's the case, let's go direct to the business. The business is, do US and other developed countries have scholarship opportunities for people to pursue undergraduate studies? The answer is yes. But is yes with but. But there are few percentage or few opportunities for people to pursue bachelor degree. Why? I'm going to respond that question. And if I respond that question, it will help you to know what are your chances of applying, what competition are you facing, and how hard you have to work to be the best, to be the competitive, to be the winner of that particular scholarship which you are going to apply. The number of scholarship opportunities for people from developing world to pursue their undergraduate studies in developed world is very few, or the number is small, or the percentage is very low. These are the reasons as to why. The reason number one is the language of instruction used in those particular countries. For countries which the mother tongue, the national language is English, that means English language is the medium of instruction from elementary school to university. So for that case, even bachelor degree, which is undergraduate, is taught in English language. And if you are coming from the country which speaks English language, for instance, you are from Tanzania or any East Africa or some of the West African countries, or from Asia, whatever country you are from, but you are coming from the country which speaks English and you know English, you are supposed to go to a country which the mother tongue, national language is English. So the question to ask yourself, how many countries, developed countries, their mother tongue, their national language is English? There are very few. We are talking of United Kingdom, which include Britain, Ireland, and all other islands over there. We are talking of USA. We are talking of Australia. We are talking of New Zealand. So there are not many countries which speak English as the national language, or rather you can call mother tongue. So if there are few countries, so there are few scholarships provided in those particular countries. For the countries in which the national language or mother tongue is not English, most of those countries, the undergraduate studies is in their native languages. If you go to Sweden, Swedish is used for undergraduate studies. If you go to Norway, Norwegian is used for undergraduate studies. If you go to Netherlands, the Dutch is used for undergraduate studies. If you go to German, German is used for undergraduate studies. So whatever country you go, as long as the country's national language is not English, you must speak that particular language. So you have to prove, you have to show certificates that you are able to speak the language, to understand the language, and to study while you go to school for that particular language. So that makes you difficult to apply and get admission and scholarship in the countries which don't speak English. So it makes few countries to offer scholarship for international students to go to study in those particular countries. So that was the first reason, the language of instruction. The second thing is preference. Most of the scholarship providers like to give scholarship for masters and PhD or professional degrees in general. They don't like much to give bachelor degree or below bachelor degree scholarships. I haven't got the exact reason why, as I've talked to most of the admission officers, but I tried myself to find out why they prefer most is professional degrees or for graduate school in general, masters and PhD, to be given scholarship rather than undergraduate studies. So, for instance, if you come to US, undergraduate degree, bachelor degree is 4 years. And as an undergraduate student, most cases, when you come here to do 4 years, what kind of job will you be doing? Obviously, you'll never be given the opportunity to do research. You'll never be given the opportunity to mark exams or to assist in teaching for various classes because you are still undergraduate. So they prefer to give scholarships to people to do master's degree or PhD because they can assist with the teaching, assisting with research, assisting with the marking exams. So things like those, they are very, very important. Apart from assisting, they know these people, they are doing research, they come from different countries. So usually when you go to one country, you don't go with nothing, you go with your head. Your head is having a lot of things. So the countries, they like people with master's degree and PhD to go to do PhD because they have a lot of academic experience. They have done a lot of things until they go to that particular level. So the university, the fellow students will benefit more from those students who are doing masters and PhD rather than people who are doing bachelor degree. So that is among the reasons why they prefer more graduate and professionals rather than undergraduate students. But another reason which is related to not undergraduate favoring undergraduate, they favor masters and PhD, is duration of time of studying. So if in US bachelor degree is 4 years, why should they pay for you to do 4 years? Why there are some people they can do master's degree for 1 year or 2 years. Why can't they pay 2 people to do master's degree and then they can go back to their home country so they can help 2 people at once rather than paying 1 person to do 4 years? So that also makes to reduce the number of scholarships for undergraduate students. It is possible, it is very difficult because there are very few. So one of the university which has scholarships for international students is Berea College. Berea College is one of the college, is in the state of Kentucky here in the US. I'm not so sure exactly if it is having public works or it might be having social work or whatever, but it is having more than 20 programs where international students are eligible to apply. And once you apply, you are automatically guaranteed to, once you get admission, to get a scholarship as an international student. So that is the only university I know. And there is another one, I'm not so sure, so I will not talk about it now. I have to make research on it and I have to make some phone call to international office to find out before I speak about it. But Berea, I'm 100% sure because I made also a video of it and I've communicated with the admission office from that particular university and they gave me enough information in that college. So I'll also post down here the link for Berea College for admission and the link for Berea College for scholarship for international students, the information. And I've done already a video about Berea College. So yes, you can get scholarship in the US for undergrad, public works and other programs, but there are very few universities which give scholarship for international student undergraduate level. And the only other universities which give are the countries which give which speak English, if you are coming from the English speaking country. So most of the scholarship for undergraduate you might find in New Zealand or Australia rather than in Britain So that is my concern. So you have to search more and more and apply every single day. If you have any other more question, write me a question on my email, makulilofoundation.org or ernest_makulilo@yahoo.com. And please share this video to your colleagues, your friends, family, so that they can also benefit from these particular opportunities. These are the important information which you can be using to help other people too, and how they can achieve or realize their dreams. So I'm sure, Mr. Bernard Gatete, you have got all the answers, and other people have benefited from your question. Thank you very much, and keep asking various questions, and I will be responding these questions as soon as I get time. Thank you very much, and keep watching Ask Makulilo program. Have a nice day. Goodbye.